Hello and welcome to Explain 11 and this procedure series on Columbia 400 or Cessna 400 Corvalis, whichever you want to choose. I'm Andy and this is, well, firstly, disclaimer, I'm not a pilot, I'm not a certified flight instructor. This is not a tutorial, or it's a tutorial for flight simulating, but not for real life. It's not to be used for real life. It's, I don't know much about these things, but anyway, so I just want to see this airport, KFYJ, I think it is, West Point, which is such a cool plane. It's a cool place. There's a blimp going on there, and actually over there, there's somewhere is skydiving. Is a skydiver falling down from the sky? So lots of things to keep track of. Really cool. Could you blimp there? Very cool. So this model, you can find a link to this in the description. You can also find a link to the pilot operating handbook, which we'll use for this series. I have used for this series. And you'll find a link to this airport as well. And today you'll also find a link to an Excel document which I made. Big disclaimer on that one too, it's not scientific. It's like just what I've learned over the years from flight simming and trying to adapt that to this plane. Simple. So just use it as a handy tool if you want to, but it's not for real life, and it's not. I hope it's accurate. I hope I didn't make any mistakes on it, but I can't guarantee that. So all of that will be in the description. Today we're going to talk about performance and flight planning, which is if we check our pilot operating handbook, which you should have downloaded now. Let's see. So section 6 is weight and balance, and section 5 is therefore, if I can find it, 23, is performance. So performance wise, the section 5, there's a lot of charts, which we're going to take a look on later, and conversions and crosswind components and that sort of stuff, flight planning, rate of climb, cruise performance, descent performance, all those charts which we're going to use. And section 6 is weight and balance. But I'm going to actually switch view here because I want to see if we can go here instead. So this is my weight and balance and fuel planning document for Excel. So we're going to take it. We're going to plan the flight we're going to take later. So we're going to go to Sky Vectors, and we'll start out here at West Point, and we'll go do an IFR flight to down here to Elizabeth City, and we'll see when we do the actual flight what the weather is like, but weather now is kind of crappy, so our alternate will be back to West Point. So if we check our distance, that's 106.4 nautical miles. We'll use 110 to even it out. So if we go back to our Excel document, we have 110 here, which we put in these ones. There's a lightly green are things you need to modify, and the dark it will calculate by itself. So distance 110 nautical miles. Alternate is back to the same place, so 110 there. Tax we only 15. This is not. I'm not really sure about this number. It might be higher. We could just modify that slightly, so I have a slight more. Then we need to go. We're gonna go 100. So we'll fly. Let's say. Flight. We'll climb up to flight level 60. I think. It climbs like a rocket, so we could go to. It goes 8,000 feet, just to be sure. So 8,000 feet, the climb speed is 110 knots. If you go to section 5, page 16, that's the time, fuel, and distance to climb. There are two versions actually, with flat triangular leading edge tape or with non-flat triangular leading edge tape. I think we have the first one. So 8,000 feet, 110, 14,000 feet per minute, 5.7 minutes, so we'll put 8,000 feet here. Climb time is 5.7 minutes. Climb distance is 11 nautical miles. and fuel usage is 3.7 gallons. So we'll put that there. Then we'll go cruise. Cruise is 8,000 feet. We'll go look at the appropriate cruise check page, which is section 5, page 23. I think, yeah. So, and we're gonna do some sort of even. We'll go with 2400 RPM and a manifold pressure of 26. So that will lead us to 181 knots. Put that in here, 181. And the cruise will be 19 gallons per hour, which we had actually, no, 26, yeah, 19. Don't know why it's gone that one. I have to fix this, sorry. I think there's something wrong here. So cruise fuel, that shouldn't be that. Cruise distance, why is there something wrong with the distance? Oh yeah, that's descent, that's why. We'll clear these first. Sometimes when it's a short flight, the calculation doesn't really make sense. Anyway, so 33 minutes now, and cruise fuel 10 gallons. 1918. So okay, we'll set that up there. We need to check our descent, which is on page. I'm skipping through the pages here now. I have it on my iPad. Page 37 of section 5. So we'll go from 10,000 down to 2,000. No, 8,000 to 2,000, 6,000 feet. Actually, yeah, exactly. So that's 2,000 feet, so 8,000, 2,000, that's 7,000 feet, and that will be, no, actually 2,000, so for approach. So 6,000 feet, we'll check that, that's 100, and no, that couldn't be true. I'm reading this chart wrongly, that's why I'm a little bit confused. Sorry about this. I thought I had it figured out. One, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go there. So 47 nautical miles to descent. We'll use 4 gallons. 2,000 feet, and the set time will be 12 minutes. Okay, so just double checking everything. Okay. I'm just putting an extra disclaimer. I could be doing this wrong. I'm trying to figure out from an example what to do, but I'm a little bit confused. But this figure seems to add up. Just typical descent is 500 feet per minute, and 47 from 2,000. Yeah, should add up. Okay, so that's the fuel. We'll need 158 pounds of fuel. 63 is our bingo fuel with diversion. Actually, we should put this in gallons. So we can see on the divide by 6. So we can see on our panel, because the panel is in gallons. So 10 gallons is our diversion fuel. We'll divert before that. We need a total of 26 gallons. So, and actually I'm just going to calculate this. Trip. We'll go trip speed. Trip fuel should be 7 gallons. So, actually I'm going to modify this to gallons. Sorry. Because that's it. That should be divided by 6. Sorry. This is a gallon, yeah, probably correct. So I'm gonna. I figured that was wrong. If you, since the numbers in the 120, no, it should be 120. Is that 120? Yeah, just have to check the charts here. So I calculate the alternate routing depending on, we'll say a bad climb, we'll say a bad section. So our 20, sorry, 20 gallons, and that's probably. No, that's contingency is 20 gallons. 20 times 0.05. 1 gallon, yeah. Final reserve is not 10 gallons. It's, well, yeah, it's actually 10 gallons. Sorry. So 20 gallons. If you cruise speed at 3,000 feet is 20 gallons per hour. So that's typical. Okay, so now we have gallons. I don't need it. So, okay, so 6 gallons. We need 6 gallons for this flight and 3 gallons in our bingo fuel. Makes sense. We'll have more than gallons. We'll put another 14 gallons or so. No, it should be there. Why is that not adding up? That's. I'm gonna fix these. Promise, I'm gonna fix this for later. We're gonna add some this. So 49 gallons. That's not. Gallons, 45. That's 20 on each. So 5 gallons, that's 40 gallons, 20 gallons on each side, that's okay. So this is going to be our fuel planning. So we'll use 40 gallons for this. No, we'll probably use 7, 8, 7, 4, 11, 15 gallons for the flight in total. We have 40 gallons on board, so that's okay. We need 3 gallons to get back at least. We'll be heading back way before that. So I have a 40-pound cargo, and it's just me on board, so 180 pounds for me. Brings our takeoff weight to 2,779 pounds out of 3,600, so that's well within the limit. Actually, I have to fix something on the little thing here. I'm sorry about this. I should have fixed this before starting recording. Pounds, that's okay. Total fuel weight, takeoff weight. So takeoff weight should be 0 fuel weight plus that times 6. Right. So okay, so takeoff weight 2,979. That's better, more like it was before. Takeoff landing, you can check on these pages before. I'm not going to add that now. We might do it later. You take crosswind and then you can check the landing distance, that round roll distance, and the 50 feet obstacle distance, and calculate that from the charts here. And go to weight and balance. I've added basic weight, front seats, rear seats, baggage main, zone aft. So depending on where you get the different arm inches. I've added myself and the 20 pounds of cargo or baggage. And that leads us to have a 105.2 moment. If you go in here, 105.2, that's around there, I think. And 2,900, that doesn't really, no, let's say 2,900. I don't know what's wrong with that. 2,700, oh, I know what. Since I changed everything around, that's why it's messing up my calculations. Times 6. So now we get it in pounds. Now everything is correct. So 2,979 pounds, which means 106.1, and 2,900. That's actually within the limits. So that's much better. So we're in here. We're below, well below max landing weight. So it's not a problem. We're really lightly set up for today's flight. So fuel 40 gallons, weight balance will actually go edit weight here. I'm gonna switch you over to explain 11 so we can see that. So payload weight 180 plus 40, that's 220. We get that to 220, yeah, almost. Fuel weight, that's a 240 pounds. $244. Could add that. So need a 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So after that, we changed that on the other page. So I think it's 244. So that's set up now for the flight. We haven't done the takeoff landing. We could actually do that. I'll switch to the other screen, right screen. So we'll check the weather here at, is it 25087? We'll add that to 25087. Components to 250. Let's see, the runway we'll be using is runway 28. Just check the chart here so we see what the actually 28. Sorry, 28. So degrees wind off side runway set here 28 and 25, so that's 30 degrees. Here you go. And 7. We'll use 10. Crosswind 5 and headwind 9. 5, headwind 9. So that's that's pretty okay. Ground roll. Let's see if we can actually manage to set this up. Temperature, we need a temperature chart. It's 6 degrees centigrade. So not too hot. So 6 degrees, that's around here. We'll go up. Zoom everything in. 6 degrees, that's around here. We'll go up to surface level here and cut across here, so that's around there, I think. Weight in pounds was 2,900. 2,900 is around here. 2,900. We ended up, let's see, here. Pull that down to 2,900. There. Go across to, let's see, there, so around here. And wind knots, that's 9 from here. 7 up, so that's here, so 800 feet. Put that in our chart here, find it. 800 feet and 50 feet. Obstacle roll is so 800 feet there, and we'll go up to, so that's 1300. I'm just saying, disclaimer again, 1300. I'm not a pilot, but this is, I think, how it's done. We could do the same without landing, but I'm not going to do that because I think it's pretty sufficient. We could do that. We'll do it just for the sake of it. So let's see, 240, 8 degrees, 2409. So 240 at 9, and the runway there is oh. That's a nice 28 runway 2 there, so 28, and we'll see 28. We'll go here, so 28, and it was 240, right? 240, that's 40. Here we go, crossing 40, and 9-ish, 9. So I'll go 10. So that's 6 and 8. That's an 8 headwind component. So, and degrees, I forgot about degrees. It's 8 degrees. 8 degrees, so 8, that's around here. We'll go surface level because that's where we are. We'll go across here. And we'll descend. Weight is still 3,000, so there. And we'll go plus 8. Was it 8? 8, sorry. I keep forgetting. Okay, we'll do it again. Up here, go across there, go down here, and there, go across here, and go 8 knots there. So that's 850, I guess. 850. No, sorry. So 86. Sorry, not 850. 650. 650. And 850. 650. We'll go 700. And 700 and 1200. 700 and 1200. So, disclaimer. Again, lots of disclaimers on this video. I'm not a pilot. I haven't received any training on this. This is just, I'm trying to figure this out, learning. So, wing components, everything is set up good. Sorry about the switching of pounds and gallons. I started out trying to make it in kilos, but it didn't work out at all. So switched to pounds, and now it's back to gallons. So we could actually set these up to, if we want to have, we could have decimal degrees too, but I'm using full gallons. It does calculate with decimals anyway. So okay, so basically now we are set up for our flight. We're loaded the fuel. We've done our calculations, we've done our weight and balance, we are well within limits, we can return back and land, or take off. That's not, I have to check that. Go Elizabethtown first, the runway there. Runway 9, where is it? Runway 28, that's, see, it's a 7,219 feet, so that's well within limit. And we'll check our departure runway 2. I think that's not a problem though. Middle Peninsula, and the runway there is 5,000 feet, so that's also well within limits, so not a problem taking off or landing on either runway. And we have a nice GPS approach into West Point if we want to, and overcast is okay. It's overcast 1700 feet, but since we can GPS down to 200, that's okay. Okay, so that's basically the performance, and I'm going to go back to explain here. That's what's basically the performance planning and the weight and ballast planning. As far as I know, there's probably more stuff to it, but the simple version of it. Hey, there's a blimp again. So take this with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional pilot, as you can tell. Everything links should be in the descriptions. You can use that if you want to. I hope you at least learn something or take something with me. If you find something I've done wrong, please put that in the comment section. I'd love to learn and make things better the next time. So put that in links in the description. Sorry, comment section. Everything else link in the description, and that's good. Next section we'll actually go flying a normal flight with the normal procedures section. So I will see you then. Have a great day, everyone. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. So see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.